Alright guys, what's up? I have a little bit of time here, so I'm gonna give you an update on the bike. Or two. I'm getting a 1991 CBR 600. You guys are probably wondering why the old bikes. Well, they're carbureted. They're easier to work on. Fuel injection systems, you can take the fuel injection system out, sure. But once you get down to the lines, if they need cleaned, you can send them somewhere else or just flat out replace them. Which can get pretty pricey after a while. However, if you have carbureted and you know how to clean them, you can clean them on your own. And if they need rejet, you have to know how to rejet them. And hopefully they wouldn't all fire at once. Like all four of your air intakes. If they fire, say for instance, this is piston 1. I'm gonna call them pistons for lack of better knowledge of it. You have piston 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, theoretically, you would want 4 and 2 or 3 and 4 to fire or to be going at separate times from 1 and 3 or 1 and 2, because essentially you want 2 to go at once and the other 2 to go at once. It creates more airflow, but it's more of a 2-stroke type thing. Just because there's nowhere for the air to really go except straight out the exhaust. So, did I pass it? No, I didn't pass the bank. Mine, all 4 run at once. They're currently stuck at half open. When you crank it open, when it stops with them half open. Now, I have to probably break apart my engine and clean it, but I've already spent $300 in parts. Assuming we can get the wiring fixed and not have to buy anything for it because it doesn't want to spark. We have good compression at 125 per cylinder. That's probably a huge note. I think it's like 15, 20 more on cylinders 2 and 4, but either way, it's compression. But we're not getting spark. We've done a spark test; it doesn't want to spark. How the guy got it running before me is a mystery because these things, the spark plugs we have that came out of it are black to the tip, or like pitch black at the tip. It's like they're full of carbon, and they probably are. The pistons need cleaned. I took out the spark plug, shine a light in there, you can see lumps of carbon like that on the piston. Wish I were playing about that. But I didn't buy anything for those. I bought my rotors, my chain, my sprockets. What else did I buy? Brake pads, and I bought my air cleaner. So your air cleaner is what it's called. Goes over the carburetor essentially. So right under my tank is where my air cleaner is going to go. And it has 2 fins that kind of come out to the side of it that point more towards the front of the bike. The reason for that is it basically sucks air in through 2 little lips to the main housing, which goes through the air filter cleaner, also why it's called the air cleaner, to clean the air before it goes into the carburetor, which will then take it into the engine. So I probably spent $50 on that. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably $50 on the air cleaner. Had to get it used. They don't make the part anymore. But I also have to spend an extra, I want to say an extra $400 on seat and mounting bracket, because the seat that my bike came with, I gotta tilt this here. Sorry for my rolls. Screw it. So, essentially my air cleaner, sorry about that little dangly piece. I just got a new job at, I don't know what it's called. Just got a new job at Scholastic, and so they gave me an ID. And so I can get discounts and stuff. So I might do giveaways on books. If any of you guys have kids, nieces, nephews who read a lot, post it in the comments what kind of books they like. I can get them and do a giveaway for that. Obviously it would be just a straight, hey, I bought these for your niece and nephew. Hope they enjoy them. How much do I need? Let's see. We'll just do this and play it safe. I'm picking up a new golf club and golf balls tonight. I don't care about $3 food. So there's that. I got off topic because I don't multitask well. My lights. My headlight is not original. I had the original headlight cover, but the original headlight is supposed to have 2. And this one that we have, or that came on the bike, only comes with I'm trying to multitask, sorry. The one on the bike only has one bulb, and it only works when the high beams are engaged. Everybody who knows anything about cars, motorcycles, knows that if it only works when the high beams are engaged, there's something wrong. That could also be the side for the high beams. If I cannot get two bulbs in there, I mean, I'm gonna convert them over to LEDs anyways, because let's face it, LEDs are amazing. You can see they're perfect on bikes. I don't care who you are. You put an LED light on the front of the bike, you're going from your regular average, halogen bulbs or halo bulbs or whatever to seeing into the future, which is handy when you're like me and you ride at night, or at least I will be. So putting LEDs in there, getting both bulbs in there. If I have to do one square light on the bottom and one circular on top, or one circular on bottom, one square on top, I don't care. I'm gonna make it work. But if it's only supposed to have one light, which I think it might, I think this model actually only gets one light, I'm gonna put the original housing back on there, rewire it to the relay, or trace them to the relay, see if something's loose. Might rewire it, and then mess with the switch a little bit and see if I can't get that to work. This is why I have a service manual for it. If I work on anybody's bikes, I get the service manual for them. If it's something that requires engine or wiring. If it's something like hooking LEDs in, I'm just gonna wire them straight to your positive, and with a little circular piece spliced to it. That way I can screw it on the side and it doesn't have to go directly on there, and then you can work with them that way. If I have to actually rewire your tail lights or something, I'm going to look into on the manual how their wiring is set up and what right looks like, so I can make it look right and make it right essentially. If for whatever reason it doesn't want to like agree with me, sometimes I'll just redo the wiring completely, and I'll do that. That charge is already in there. I'll do wiring for, depending on what it is, I'll do it $40 to $100 for wiring, and that's just going in, doing whatever I need to do real quick and calling it a day. What are they doing over here? They leveled all of that, and this is right where I'm staying, and I don't know what they're putting in there, but hopefully it's gonna be another building or something, or a pavilion. I don't know. I'd be cool with the pavilion. I wonder if there was a stray dog out here earlier and he was loving on me for days, and I really want to go love on him, so I'm gonna go see if I can do that. Oh, I need to take my bag in and turn my car off. That might help. So yeah, guys, that's the bike update. The 91 that I'm getting, it actually runs perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I forgot to mention I have to get new tires on the 87, but the 91, it runs perfectly fine. Oh, the stray is here. Cool, I'm gonna go love on him. I love animals, guys. Not any weird way, but just in general, animals I trust animals more than I trust humans. Because if a dog doesn't like you, I'm gonna trust the dog before you. But if you don't like dogs, I'm still gonna be wary. Hey, pup, what's up? This is the dog I'm calling a stray, guys. He lives right over there, but for whatever reason, this little puppy came over here. He's got a hurt paw, so he's limping for days, and he looks pretty malnourished, and he, generally speaking, for an Australian Shepherd, he's pretty thin, injured, maybe an infection in his freaking bladder. He rolled onto his back, and I saw yellow pus, so you guys pretty well guessed where that came out of. But this isn't my dog to take care of. I'm just loving on him because he's here. You can't go in with me. No, you have to let me pass. See, I love this dog. He just wants loves and attention. He's not asking for a lot. Alright, let me see if I can get around him, if he'll let me. Yep, he got the love he wanted. Dude. Let me pass. I know, you want love and attention, and you're hurt. So you want it more, okay? Go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Go lay down. I have to go in. Guys, anybody want a dog? I'll give it to you from the neighbors, and I'll help you with the vet bills. I don't even care. Neighbors don't want to take care of him, but I'll help you because I like this dog. He's super lovable. He was up on my chest earlier. I don't care if he's fucking diseased or whatever, he was on my chest. Because, like I said, I love animals. No, stay. He listens mostly, but he really just wants attention. No, I have to go in. You're hindering me getting ready for the weekend. This weekend, I'm also going to the Renaissance Fair. And then I'm going to drive down and watch the new Joker movie down in St. Robert. And I'm going to go golfing in Richland. So, I'm pretty busy weekend. But when I go to the Renaissance Fair, I'm totally trying to get a video of that. Even if it's just a short 25-minute video and all you hear and see is us talking, I'm going to try to do something there. But if they'll let me do sword fighting, I'm in. I recently tore my, last night actually, I tore my abdominal muscle, and so it's been giving me some pain. Only when it's overworked, so I'm just using anti-inflammatories and taking it easy. Look, you fluffy Australian shepherd. Stay, alright? I can tell you to stay, but if I love on you, I'm just being counterproductive, alright? Stock followed me all the way to the steps. I use a fire escape, because if I go inside, I get attacked by 3 more dogs, and I just never make it to my room. But there's that. No, stay. See? And he listens. Super well behaved. But there's that. I'm going to go on in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, my dudes.